Hey everybody, welcome to I guess we're already way into 2026. I believe this month's almost already gone. Where's it gone? Hopefully everybody's fared the weather and doing good and stayed safe. So got a belated Christmas present from Roger. So hopefully everybody's having fun, enjoying the weather. If you had weather to enjoy. Here it's pretty dry, brown, no snow. Extremely cold, but it was. But now it's not so bad. Hey, Sean, you're up early. You staying warm, I hope? Been busy, busy. Trying to get my diabetic numbers down. Son-in-law had a birthday today. Went in there and yeah, supper didn't agree with me. He got pounded. Oh no, that's not good. 30 miles east of here got pounded on towards your way. Got pounded, but that's we had the went now Friday. The Yukon wouldn't get up to operating temp, and the transmission didn't want to shift right. The tires felt like I was driving rocks for tires. It was cold Friday. Uh, Family's doing good. We was all in there just seeing them all. They went to the monster trucks yesterday and had a good time. And now they're talking about go karts. I need to find a good go kart plan and get a couple built for the grandkids. I guess the ones they had going at the monster trucks look like little sprint cars. I don't know what our temperature is here. Hey Matt, how you doing? Staying warm, I hope. What's that? We're at 6 degrees here now. Woohoo! Heat wave. Pretty bad. I am running around in a t-shirt, no coat right now. So how's everything in Illinois doing? Oh, sorry to hear that, Matt. Well, yeah, what do we all? Oh, we had to go help out cousin Roger. He had to go jump start his car and that. I think he left some accessories on in his car and killed his battery with his cold. Well, if he had that, at least he's not suffering anymore, Matt. Yep. Oh, your mom has it now? About 3 years ago, they thought I was getting it, but I'm still plugging away. I guess. I don't know. Well, the 350 Pontiac's knocked down and out of the way, making room. Oh, yeah. Very, very close to starting LS. Found the fitting I need to hook. I guess that was a number 10, and I needed from a number 10 down to a number 6 or 8 or whatever you guys told me. Got the right fitting on the way now. Hey, High Water, how you doing? Oh, that's good to hear, Matt. So, kind of like these. Late Christmas present from a cousin. And yesterday, some of the cleaner I used, I'm a little leery of it. Noticed my arm was really dry today. Put lotion on, and just like I set fire to it, then I noticed I got like these little burns. I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I mean, I've scrubbed up and washed down and all that, but hopefully it's another cleaner I haven't used much, and all I know is I got to find somebody that bakes engine parts and then shop peens them to get this guy's Pontiac motor clean. There's enough rust on there. I don't even think my evaporust is going to clean it off, so I need to have that stuff baked and peened to clean it up. Otherwise, nothing scary, but the 2 head gaskets were about out of it. So, and the block is turned black, so I imagine the block's going to need to be decked and the heads are going to have to be surfaced, so it'll hold the head gasket again. But we got another motor that hopefully this week it's going to be run the 305, get a video of that, and then get that motor off and get the next one on, fire that one up, and then by that time, fire up the LS motor. Everything should be here. So, lots of projects going on. Oh, that's good. They went down then. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think my sinuses are finally cleared out. The noise in my ears is getting better. I don't want to fall down anymore. So, yeah. I need a good, if anybody knows of a place to get a good go-kart plan, I'd like to build a couple of go-kart for the kids. I bet you are, High Water. I bet you are. Yeah, I'm coming up with something I can rig up to put on the side of the shop to be securable, and then also let the exhaust hose go out. So I kind of got an idea on what I'm going to make here in the next day or two. So, got a couple welding projects coming up. I know the feeling there, high water. Heck, all they want to do is give you bad news or sell you something. Takes a weed. Nope. Now, that old 350 Pontiac, so far, no broken rings. Just very minute ring ridge. But like I said, it's got to go. The detail he wants on this job, it's got to be oven baked and shot peened. So we're just going to find some 30 over pistons and go ahead and bore it 30 over. The crank is in mint condition. You can tell the guy must have actually kept the oil changes up. He's owned it since 1972, brand new. So he did do good on that. So got the oil pan switched out on the other one. And now I got to switch out the bolts. The chrome bolts and the bolts that came with the oil pan gasket are the same size. So put those on. And then good to go. Get her upright. Throw it on the stand. Fill her up with oil and filter. And see what kind of noise it makes. So, unfortunately, they had me on prednisone as one of those Z-Packs this last week. Plus, I've been on prednisone for a low dose for the last few months. This Z-Pack has really got me moving to feeling like, hey, oh, that's probably what kicked up my numbers too. I forgot that. So it may not be a totally supper. I don't know. But anyway, that guy has me moving pretty good and it gives me false hope. You are a Granada motor. Oh boy. Excuse me. Well, I got thinking. I've got a block that I got to get down. It's going to go 40 over and become a large stirp. Excuse me. A large journal 327. We still have the small journal 327 to put together. Then we got our two favorite ones for Sean, 400 blocks. Got that stock 400 block to put the guts in. Well, if I don't find some 350 Pontiac pistons soon, I have to. Huh? Huh?
Where's my water? Where's my water?
I just have. Yeah, I'm only filling about half full, 3/4.
Oh, okay. I didn't open.
Huh?
I figured out how to get open.
But yeah, so we got a bunch of builds coming up. Then a 377 build too. So, well, where I'm at, Sean, 0. 30 miles east of me, whiteout conditions, buried in snow, going across the state. I was like, when the videos started coming in from people in the area to the north, east, and east of us, I was like, huh? And they're just showing the wind just going, the snow going horizontal, the strong winds. Walked out here, looked up. We had sunny skies and gentle winds. Like 30 miles away, they were getting their butts handed to them by a snowstorm. We got down to minus 20 something with a wind chill of minus 35 here. It's just landed on you in Nova Scotia. Oh boy. Yeah, it just. You got down to minus 12. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like I said, Friday, the Yukon couldn't get up the operating temp, and the transmission didn't want to shift right, and the tires felt like I was driving on rocks. And now today at 9 above, normal, full operating temp, riding like it's supposed to, training shifting. So Friday was a very cold day, so I'm glad Thursday night I finally put the new battery I had sitting here for the Yukon in. Otherwise, that other battery I know would not have started it. So, you getting all the winds up there in Nova Scotia too? Hi, Daniel. Hello. Happy Sunday to you too.
I put your son in the refrigerator.
Oh, what'd I do? Leave it up?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then, shovel your driveway twice today? Oh, wow. Okay. I got another project I'm going to try and make. I'm going to try and make me a pressure testing plate for LS heads so I can pressure test them here and not have to take them anywhere. Trying to find a piece of steel about 3/8 inch thick and then figure out how I can get it flat. We're over here southeast of Sioux City, Iowa. Just normal for you around there? Okay. Yeah, normally by now we're buried in snow here, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. A lot of weird things going on with the weather. The more I drive around, the browner it looks around, and it looks like it'd be downright scary if somebody lit a fire right now. Especially with the ones that we've been having. These. So. But surprised me is the chickens have been laying eggs almost 8 to 10 a day, even with the cold weather. It really surprised me. Limit your use. Oh boy. That's not good. Yeah. Well, we're not limited on power or nothing here yet. It just they might be. So yeah, Sean, when I get these 327s together, and hopefully get them sold and moved on down the road. Well, the one will be a true 1963 327. The other one's just going to be a morphodite that I put together. Yeah. I think they tried driving everybody nuts to get them to do that. Don't know yet. All right, Christopher, you take care. Thanks for stopping by. Now I've got one of my Ultradynes. I got to look up what the specs is on it again. And I had a cam suggested for the Pontiac. Got that info. And that one should be a good cam. Let's see. Let's see, what was it? It was a little 407 lift cam, 298, 310 duration, 112, 119. I still haven't found it missing calculator. One 115, 116 lobe separation. Yeah. It is a Elgin E909P. So got that one suggested. So and that's going to be real comparable to what that roller was reground to. So it should have a nice lope. Nice thing is, don't have to worry about stall torque converter either. It's a manual. Yeah. So the 327, I don't know what yeah. Yeah, that's what he said is going to come to life because we're putting a 4-barrel intake on it, 4-barrel carb, headers, chrome valve covers, which I got a day's worth of making notes on different motors of parts that we got to get started coming in and ordering, and it's going to be interesting. On the 327, I even have an old Offenhauser intake to put on that. So could really make that one look old school. Yep, and I know. Don't forget the hidden galley plug in those things. I know somebody that did that once, and we ended up pulling the transmission out of the car, the plug out, and then pray to God didn't drop the plug while you were trying to put it in. Hi, water. I hope that water you hauled out, the wood that you hauled yesterday was worth being out in the cold for that. Yeah, I got water in this one and some hot chocolate in this one. When the push rods went bad back then, a lack of good machining at the time. Or too many drop the clutch and doing the song "Stand on It, Son." $20 tip. That's good. That's my first hot chocolate for the year. Literally for the year. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I haven't had any this year until
In January you had some
when? Where?
here. Little cups. Okay, cups.
Nope. I didn't.
No, you got a package one.
That was before the first of the year. That was before New Year's. Yep. Anyway, okay, this is my second. Jeez.
There you go, second.
Yeah, hot chocolate. This is one of those things that, like the other day, I've been craving grilled cheese sandwiches for so long. Finally made them. They were okay. Huh?
Are you pregnant with Sean's kid?
No. Finally made some, and today I got really craving hot chocolate. So got some. Yes, grilled cheese. I even tried one. I made a grilled cheese with the bacon bits in it too. That wasn't actually too bad. Oh, okay. One in an old work truck. Okay. Yeah, back then it just could have been a faulty set of push rods. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, well, I know you were saying it was only 6 years old back then, but that year, well, being 6 years old, yeah. Like I said, back then they were still figuring that stuff out because I still had a baby motor back then. Hey, trucker, how you doing? How's everything going? I was just going to say something about the ads because tonight it asked me a question. It says, "Well, you notice you don't really," and it gave me the option. It says, "Tired of everybody getting kicked out and not coming back." You're in Iowa, okay? What part? Jefferson. You're not very far away. Not at all. Okay. Down there, you been to the casino there? Well, you won $50. Okay. Gallbladder. Oh boy. Well, hopefully the gallbladder thing went pretty good. I bet you are. I bet you are. Well, you come to Iowa and we get. Did you get this snowstorm and all the wind the other day? Then you missed out on it too. That's weird on how that went. It's Interstate 35 and 20 and Highway 20 and every and up in the Minnesota, everybody just got hammered. Semis tipped over here from the wind. It's been a year for you already, Sean? Jeez. Okay. Excuse me. So what brought you to Iowa then? Yeah, very hit and miss because, like I said, beginning the show, I wasn't seeing all the videos coming in from Highway 20 and 35, and that I walked outside, looked up, and we had sun and clear skies. Still kind of blame those big wind thingy things out in the fields, but hey, change of scenery. Well, you definitely got to change the scenery up here now. Yeah, it's been a while since went down to Jefferson. Little Dairy Queen there's. Yeah, those windmills, I don't know. That's a whole nother subject. Huh? The windmill, yeah, not too far. Yeah.
You should have a power plant by your house.
Yeah, they say, oh, those windmills ain't noisy. When it's a quiet night, you could hear the crickets chirp, but you hear that windmill over there. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah. When the wind's blowing strong, I'd hate to hear what they sound like, but evidently the wind blows the sound away. Next to her old farm is where they put the power plant for these windmills. Yep. Yeah, you get one of those out. Really? Yeah. Oh, so you get to put up with them too now, huh, Matt? Yeah, anymore. It seems right around this area and down in Jefferson area, you got to live there and drive an hour to work to get anywhere. Now, and you're looking for part time. Yeah, that's even going to be. Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah, I know what you're going through there. Yeah. I didn't realize we had that many around here. Hey, Sneaker. Yeah. Hey, old man, how you doing? Did you get any of this crazy weather? Somebody was trying to tell me you guys down your area were supposed to have snow. They were wand for sound. They were over at the monster truck thing in Cedar Rapids yet over the weekend, and they had a blast. The kids are wound up. They are really wound up tonight. So, all you got was the rain. Okay. Well, all we got is cold temps. We didn't get no snow, no rain, no ice, nothing. Yeah, way too cold. Last couple of days was a good time to run the hot tank, help keep it warm in here. But I know this spring I got to get that hot tank emptied out, scraped out, cleaned up, and then refill it and be good to go again for a while. Actually, get it clean enough to get the aluminum soap again so I can start working on transmissions yet. I think they were just, I think they made it sound worse than what we actually got. Huh?
-30 or -40. Sweet.
Let's see. I'll check the daily. Let's see. What do we? Oh, wow. We got a heat wave coming this week. A low of -10 tonight, high of 22 tomorrow with a low of 7. Our highs for this week 22, 16, 26, 21, 20, or 19, 24, 30, 34, 32. So that's not going to be like a heat wave. Well, you can't beat that with an ugly stick, old man. Yeah, if those temps sold higher water, they would have found you out there going frozen. Let's see. Yeah. Well, Adam, if you're ever out running around bored, you have to stop in and say hi. We get Sean here, get you to come up. Heck, we'd have a little bit of trouble up here. Something that simple, old man. And you try working on cars, you couldn't make that kind of money a day. But doing firewood at your own leisure in your time and do that, that's pretty darn good. Well, if they're complaining, you got the right prices. Then, if they're not complaining, you're not charging enough.
You need a wood burning stove in here.
Huh?
You need a wood burning stove in here.
Yeah, I know. I've really thought about putting a wood burner in here. And I seen a video too here the other day. Gave me a new idea on those semi trailers. I think what I'm going to do is rent a little mini excavator, lay it out, measure it out, and do like the guy did there. He left the landing gear and the wheels on it, dug holes. He had her figure out pretty good because the belly of the trailer dropped right flat down on the ground. He just took a tractor and loader and pulled it and let her drop in the hole. And I guess, so what if the running gear's underneath? They're already rusted up. Nobody wants them. So what if they're buried underneath? Less junk to look at. You know, old man, when I met you, I would have never thought you would have been a firewood guy. I thought you were really going to get into that S10 pretty good, but glad you found something that you're really enjoying, and at least you're keeping trees from just getting burned up for nothing and keeping them out of the landfills. You know, when I went to help my cousin today, it was kind of nice to get away from here for a day, drive around and get stuff done, and go in and have son-in-law's birthday party. So, hell, it was a good day. My old shops I had out here, I used to have a wood burner in. I even one of those oil burners. Get that in here and use the old engine oil I would take out and burn it. Oh man, it ended up being beneficial for you too. Help you heal up from your surgeries and got everything working again. And $160. Well, that ain't too bad. How far is Jefferson and Carroll apart, Sheila? 30. I'm about 50 miles away, give or take. Trucker. Excuse me, sorry. Or they want a week before they get a hold of you. Dang it. Okay. What did I get in my? Oh. Commercial account. Well, that's might be saving you. I don't know. Heck yeah. Oh, okay. 572 XP. Oh, nice. The mono. That's the name of that old chainsaw I tried thinking of a couple of weeks ago. The old mono chainsaws. My dad had a couple of those, and I found a couple and rebuilt them over the years when you still could get parts. And I honestly don't know whatever happened to those chainsaws. I think they walked off, but hey, crazy, how you doing? 11 saws now. Well, instead of calling you Edward Scissorhand, we can call you Chainsaw Old Man Chainsaw. There you go. Yeah, I didn't realize you and my brother-in-law were that close in age until now. So how's everything going down your way, crazy? What snow, crazy? We don't have any here. We just got the very, very cold temps. And we didn't even get all of the high, strong winds they were talking about either. Huh? That was outside?
Yeah. What time is it outside?
Huh. I don't know what's outside, but yeah, the one thing I got asked tonight, YouTube says, "Hey, we notice you're not using the ads as much," and they gave the questionnaire. I says, "People get knocked out of during the live stream, and then they don't come back because the ads keep kicking them out." So hopefully, they're going to fix that problem. Huh? Oh, after a beat on the wall?
No, here's one outside. We get the
No, here we didn't. And even in Jefferson, Iowa, they didn't. So, West Central Iowa really didn't get much. Wow. You look pretty good. Well, you got a 25-year knockoff. Heck, you better that was a good compliment there. Well, we couldn't send you the Cheeto powder, so we sent you the snow, Sean. Oh man, at least you had snow under the ice. So, everybody's always making me older. So, what's your painting projects going on now, Matt? Hey, old man, did you check into those plasma cutters I sent you, or you been too busy making firewood? Oh, that's yeah, we can, trucker. Do you have my phone number or my text number? I don't remember. Yeah, that's true. It is a little cold to be doing any body work. Okay. Yeah. Now, like I said, the last couple of days I've been washing parts and getting stuff out of the way, put away, because, like I said, I got 3 engines I want to try to get running this week. Well, one is running technically. I just want to run it longer, make sure everything stays sealed up tight, and then get the next one up and get that LS fired up. The one connection I need should be here Thursday, I think. I don't know. Then I can finish the fuel system, and then hopefully comes to life correctly. Hey, it's better than what you usually get there, Sean. I got it turning over. I got the switch box made for the cutoff, just because things fall over, and I really hate to have something that fall over and short out and melt down or blow up the battery and that. So got a shut off for that, and got the carburetor on it. Just need to finish the fuel supply. And then I also got to put the hole through the sidewall. I've kind of got a little design for interior security. So we'll see. I know I really got to start picking up the video camera. There's a couple of projects that the tear down. I mean, everybody can tear a motor down. There's nothing really. I've explained it in so many videos, and that's where I kind of struggle with doing more teardown videos because I've done so many of them. But these reassemblies of some of these motors going together are going to go on to the YouTube again, and the fire ups, and it's just been a little while coming. Just had to kind of get back into it and face some things and take care of some things, and life goes on. That's all you can do. I haven't seen a jig made out of a crankshaft, 4 pistons, and electric motor, and that, where they took an old crankshaft and used 2 of the throat. It's just must have been an inline, and you had the one connecting rod going down to something, or somehow I got to look at the pictures again. But anyway, they were using to be punching holes and flattening irons, making parts using an old crankshaft. Yeah, it was like tearing this stuff down to just get it down, get it out of the way. So now it's opened up more room to do, like I said, these other 3. It was getting a little congested in here, and I'm surprised that Pontiac even ran worth a damn, because it wasn't an 8-cylinder anymore, because there was one lobe completely gone on the camshaft. So didn't find any metal in the oil pan, so I don't know where the lobe went, but the lobe was gone. So it was running on 7 cylinders. This guy's going to be really surprised when he fires it up and has all 8 and dumps the clutch. 350 Pontiac. Yeah, you can dress for the cold, but you can't for the heat. That's right. Yeah, the timing cover even come off the old Pontiac without a fight. And that's the first time I've had in a long time that I had the cam spun freely in the motor, but as soon as I went to pull it out, I had to pry it out. Because I ain't worried about the cam bearings, because cam bearings are going to be getting replaced, but I don't understand why that cam didn't want to come out. Yeah, you can dress for the heat as long as you're at one of those famous beaches. So, uh, I'm interested to see what my weight's gotten down to because, uh, like I said, my legs don't look like big old clubs anymore. They look like legs, and my bibs are getting looser. So I can see with something happening with old man now. He's got all those nice chainsaws. He's going to be at the fairs doing chainsaw carvings for everybody. He'll give us demonstrations on how to make firewood. That's what my carving skills would be. Oh God, crazy! Oh my! uh, oh man, crazy. But no, seriously, if somebody knows of a good homemade farm use style go kart plan, I'd be interested in getting a link to that and have the kids help build their go karts and understand what it goes into building them. So when they wreck them and they bend them, they know how to fix them. Told my daughter tonight that the kids are at the age where if you want them to be into this stuff, they're at the age where they need to be learning this stuff now. Because some of the kids driving the little sprint car looking go karts that were at the monster trucks are her kids' ages. She said there was a kid 5 or 6 years old. She said driving them. So, and like I said, I've got the tubing notchers and everything. It'd be interesting build. What's that? Nah. Yes, we do in a big time, and that's why I want to get passed on to my grandkids. May not have done much else in this world, but if I could pass that on to the grandkids so they can at least be somewhat self efficient or look in the fields that might be more interesting to do than a video game, it'd be great. Yeah, it's going to become it's going to become extinct. Won't be able to fix anything. So I guess I'll talk to my oldest, and you're right, crazy. If they if they were more wrapped up in finding old cars, fixing them up, or even bicycles, something, fixing something, working with their hands, this world would be a lot better. Would learn respect, and I'm not even going to touch that subject, but and they wouldn't be where they weren't supposed to be, creating problems. And the cell phones too. But if we wouldn't have had the current computer, the internet, and all that, a lot of us that we've met and been friends with and talked to over the years, we probably would have never known anything about each other. So it's been kind of a blessing to get to know you guys through the YouTubes and the internet here, and even have had a couple people show up in the past, and we're working on getting Sean here and maybe Trucker Adam now. So hey, it'd be interesting. Yep, that it is. It's good for some things and bad for the others, but there's always good in something. And I tell you, cutting some metal the other day, I was like, man, I kind of miss that. Especially welding. Oh, God, that's something about molten metal and heat. And yeah. And when like Mason, the oldest grandson, when he started that 305 the first time, which I wish I could show on YouTube, but unfortunately I can't because of child labor laws or whatever, child restrictions. He just grinned from ear to ear and talked about it for days. And yeah, this 1 400 block I got, I'm just going to put it together standard. If it runs, it runs. Basically, just going to have it kind of hold on to that one to have it around to be for the grandkids to go, well, look at this. This is something that was back in my grandpa's day. Yeah, it just baking business. Yeah. Oh, I bet you it was. I bet she grinned from ear to ear. And that's what's kind of drove me crazy here. I got so many ideas and so many things I want to do, but yet so dang limited by finances in the body some days. I mean, you look good on the outside, but people don't know what's going on the inside. And I tell you, there's been days. I don't know how I made it through the day, but I'm glad I'm still here. And like I said, this week I was on those Z pack of the um, prednisone, and it's kind of giving me false hope because it's pretty much covered the aches and pains. Next week or two, it's going to start wearing off, and I'll be back to hurting. And can't live on prednisone all my life either. She wired and fired. Yeah, I got to start holding on to some of those V8s. Old high water. Yep. Yeah, I like to know that 305. I'd really like to hold on to it because all my grandkids helped on it, but Mason was the biggest help on it. I'd really like to keep that so they can say he can look back at it someday and say, "Hey, I helped my grandpa build this." But same time, I want to teach him stuff that you build. You can't always hold on, so we need to sell it. So we'll see. That 305 would be nice in a good old hot rod or something. I know. Cool. I know old Mance is trying to do that TIG weld. We're going to drive you batty. I'm crazy enough. I still want to try it. I don't know if I got the hand-eye coordination to do it or not, but I guess if I can muster it, get it to where I can get it good enough to teach the grandkids how to do it, and they can do it correctly, that would be something to get them taught too. Really, Sean? Huh? No, and I guess the grandkids were after today the monster truck show. They're like, we need to get the motorcycle dirt bikes going again. I said, yeah. I said, I got some new fuel line. Hopefully, it'll work better than the stuff that came with it. And I still got that little shed out there I want to fix up for the boys and put a lot of the extra no name tools in there and have them have their own little workshop and they can fix and repair. And uh, huh. That's crazy, Sean. And when they come in, drop them off like that, there's one or two things. They've never had the, what do I say? I guess they were never shown the right way. I used to be, still stick welding used to be my thing. Then MIG welding came along. Oh, forget that stick welding, but I almost want to get one of those little Yes Welder welders now that have the stick on it that runs off 110. It's really amazing. From the dinosaur of my dad's old welder that's sitting over there in the corner that weighs about 300 pounds because of all the copper and steel in the thing, and 220, and it would dim the neighbor's lights every time Dad welded with it. No matter how big a transformer they put on our line, the neighbors knew when my dad was making something because their lights would be flickering as he's welding. To now that we got these little box welders, 150, 200 bucks, 50 bucks even, that can stick weld and weld just as good as that old ancient dinosaur over there in the corner. Really? That's, huh. They were just there for the paycheck then. Do the bare minimum, get their paycheck, and get out of there. Well, hi, Tommy. What's up? Exactly. Oh, okay. That's a cool old truck there. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Care if I show everybody what you fixed up, or yeah, here's what the crazy and his granddaughter been building. That, the writing on the old doors like that. That was always something cool to see. So cool. Yep, an old Chevy. Oh, that was her. Oh, I was looking at the vehicle. I didn't realize anybody was in the picture. Uh, oh, now I see her. Okay. Aw, cool. Glad you got to build that with your granddaughter. How old is she now? Well, how old was she when you started on that? Or is she still a little tyke right now? She's 4. Okay. Aw. Yeah, you've made a lasting memory that she won't ever forget. That's for sure. See, my grandkids got to experience something I didn't. They've gotten to know their grandparents. I didn't get to know my grandparents. They were all gone before. 3 of them were gone before I was even born. The one I got to meet a little bit, but never. She was grandma, so no, excuse me. Now, like I said, when it gets warmer, there's a lot of metal projects and stuff that's going to get done. Aw, oh, that's what I started. I'm going to ask my daughter to get the boys some better boots and some blue jeans and some kind of work shirts so I can start teaching them how to use the plasma cutter and that and not get burnt. And I've got the shaded green glasses so they can wear those. So take it easy on their eyes. And old Minneapolis Halloween. Yep. Now, when all that stuff was being built, we never thought it would be extinct, and here that stuff's gone and disappearing faster than anything. My dad had an old however you say that, tractor that he actually broke the front wheels off it and was always going to fix it and never did. And then that tractor sat here for years and years and years. Everybody wanted parts off it. I told my cousin about it that was in the old antique tractors. He's like, no, no, no. 2 days after I cleaned up the farm and got rid of stuff, he come looking for that tractor. He said, where's that tractor? It's gone. He said, what do you mean it's gone? I said, they got loaded up and hauled off to the shredder. Oh, he was so mad at me. I said, well, you knew about the dang thing for 10 years. You didn't come and do anything about it. So, just, well, needed parts off it. Oh, you still got the old Moline around. Cool. Yep, my oldest used to help me working on cars, and that would have been simpler to just get it done and that, but having her help was fun. And nope. When you keep the grandkids interested, that's when you're living good. Yeah, that's it. The old, yep. That was one of those projects. My dad and I was always going to fix that tractor up. Never happened. I still like my dad's comment when we cleaned up the old iron pile that used to be right where this wall of the shop used to be. It started here, went over about 20 foot, and was about 12, 15 foot high. And got down to the bottom, and he looked at that. I said, where'd that transmission come from? It's, hell if I know. I never tore anything out with a transmission. I looked at him and said, well, obviously you did, because this is your iron pile. You started it in 1966. He said, well, I don't remember taking anything out with a 4-speed transmission. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, give me one of my little bottles. Give me the little green bottles. One of them. Damn it. Ah. Sorry about that.
You want to go? Butter?
You just set it in the fridge. Oh. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was about. Oh, man. Oh, that was priceless. It wasn't even the Cheetos. I suppose my sinuses are still draining from being so full, but oh my goodness. And the family history. in the family album that my mom made, the pictures, 1965, there was no iron pile there. 1966, it started. And it grew until I was 21. Yeah, I was working over there. From 66 to 96 is how long it grew. I don't know. I got a whiff of something, and it's not on my hands, but I got a whiff of something. And next thing, my sinuses dropped, and pork skins. They're the worst, but boy, yeah. It wasn't even the Cheetos, huh? Uh-oh, Sean, you're in trouble with high water. Uh-oh. Sean's got high water hooked on the Cheetos now. Damn it. Oh, man. Well, it's better than your diet you were eating a few weeks ago there, high water. Oh. Ooh, dipping in hot melted cheddar cheese. Oh, you're going to start. Now you're paying Sean back. Sean's going to have to try that.
What?
Dipping Cheetos in hot melted cheese. Oh boy, there's yeah. You guys and your Cheetos. Sounds like I should have thought of that. No, I don't. Ooh, flaming hot. No. Power snack. Oh no, spicy. No more spicy for me. The afterburn on those hurts. No, oh man. Woof. No jalapeno. No. Oh man. Excuse me. Jalapeno and ramen noodles? Well, that's about as bad as people putting Miracle Whip or mayonnaise in ramen noodles. I'll just do regular cheese sauce. I'll leave the jalapenos out. Oh. Yeah, no, I can say try it. That's right. What's that? They're getting their nightly runs. Yeah, never mind. I can't talk. Gave myself a headache with cough. Well, guys, speaking of grandkids, got to babysit one tomorrow. So, noodles and cheese take. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to try that. So, yeah, I suppose better get things shut down, put away, and get ready to. High water's hungry. Well, got homemade potato soup waiting at home for us. So, Mama Bear made some potato soup. Cheesy potato soup, I think it even is. So, all right, everybody. Hopefully, like I said, this next weekend we'll have 2 or 3 motors running this week and make some noise, get some videos out. So, what was that?
The motor.
Oh, oh, there's still a good quarter bag left.
What?
Oh, high waters are getting hungry now. So, well, everybody, thanks for hanging out, stopping by. Excuse me. So, I guess we'll see you next weekend, everybody. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.